So here we are on the bad camera, and I'm talking about emotional issues again. For the last 12 days, I've let this stupid reply to one of my comments on Amber's pantry cleaning video get under my skin and live in my head rent free. And the original comment I made was, I could get that done in about 10 minutes. And the person said, then you're not doing it thoroughly enough. I can tell you're the type that does everything half-assed, lol. And Amber put a heart on it, of course, because it's in defense of Amber and insulting somebody else that they don't know anything about. Um, and that's really, I spent 12 days thinking about the way I keep my house, the reason I keep my house the way I do, what I have put into my home, the sacrifices I made, the amount of money we put into it, the amount of work and effort that we put into it. I do all my own plumbing, electrical work, and I refinished my own floors. And you can't do any of that shit half-assed. If you want to keep your house in any kind of livable condition, you can't do any of that shit half-assed. I also spend a lot of time taking care of my cats. I have 16 special needs cats. And I spend half my day cleaning up after them, medicating them, making sure they're fed, giving them the once over, grooming, and playing with everybody. It's a full-time job in and of itself. I am also a business owner. I own a physical storefront in a flea market, but it's still a physical storefront that I have to go to 2 days a week and, make sales to earn money at. Um, and I sell my own artwork. And I have been making art and making jewelry for well over 40 years. Um, And I have been doing it so long that if I did it half-assed and I sold that piece, it would make my entire career look bad. So I don't do that. So this person that said that I do everything half-assed, yeah, it really bothers me. It really bothers me because I don't. I don't. I put a lot of effort into every aspect of my life because it's all I have. you know, I have more, a lot more than just four walls. A lot more. And I have to worry about a lot more than just a pantry and my bathroom and you know making it presentable for people that'll never ever come over and see it. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I spent 12 days being pissed off at this person because they didn't have anything to say other than they just wanted to make me feel bad and make me uncomfortable in my own home and make me uncomfortable with my own life. And I have lived through so much shit. So much shit. I mean, Amber likes to play her little victim card and, talk about her foster care and her junky parents. And that would have been a mercy for me. That would have been a mercy for me. I wish that foster care would have got a hold of me. It would have saved me a whole lot of damage. Um, yeah, I wonder if that person can tell that about me. And I don't use that as an excuse. I never ever use that as an excuse. Um, One of the other things that my mom ingrained in me was get over it. Just get on with your life and get over it. So I do. I just push forward. I didn't use it as an excuse when I was obese and addicted to food, and I didn't use it as an excuse when I picked up alcoholism and dropped it. It's not an excuse. It's a it might be the reason, but it's not an excuse to continue doing it. Once you realize that you've got a problem, once you realize that your health is at risk, that the people around you are suffering because of your behavior, once you realize that, it's your responsibility to correct it. And I like to think that I put all of my effort and all of my being into correcting the damage that I have in here. And I've come a long way. I've come a really, really long way. And I really fucking resent that person for assuming that I don't put effort into my life. It takes so much for me to get the fuck out of bed some days. And I do it. I do it. I push through. I really do. So, fuck you, Amber. And fuck you too, Daisy. You don't know me. And you could not handle my life. You'd cry in a ball on the floor and play it the victim again.